Let's go down to another interview that is absolutely chilling. Donald Trump says that the reporters who broke the story on Roe v. Wade getting overturned should be jailed and forced to give up the name of the Supreme Court leaker. This was an interview with the right-wing Sebastian Gorka. Hard to imagine a friendlier interviewer to Trump, and it is just absolutely bone-chilling.
Catherine Engelbrecht, the heroine and the hero of 2000 Mules, her partner Greg Phillips, were arrested for refusing to give up their source.
How come they don't do this with the leaker of the Supreme Court? Because if you went and got to that reporter, that's a terrible thing that happened. It puts our justices at tremendous risk, and that continues. So they can't find the leaker. It's very easy to find the leaker. If you did the same thing to the reporter as you did to Catherine Engelbrecht, who's a great woman, you say, we want to know who the leaker was, because the leaker gave the story to this reporter. So why aren't you doing that? And
yes, so as you can see, a very healthy respect here for freedom of the press and independent journalists. Now, they're lying to you, by the way. You know, they talk about, but other people have been jailed when they didn't give up their source. The True the Vote leaders were jailed after being found in contempt for not complying with a legal judicial order to identify a believed criminal behind a data breach at the heart of these conspiracy claims regarding China and our elections. It was not about journalistic sources. It was about identifying a criminal, a believed criminal, completely different situation altogether. Just doesn't make any sense. Phillips and Engelbrecht declined to name a particular individual because of the conspiratorial belief that the guy is an FBI informant, which is just crazy. They're just bonkers people. They were escorted out of a courtroom by U.S. Marshals. It has nothing to do with what Trump and Gorka are talking about here. It is a chilling attack on journalism and independence of media. And then Trump talks about General Mark Milley and the infamous walk to the church. And it's just insane.
So Milley was weak when I heard what he did, because walking with the president, he should have said, this is a great honor. The president held up a Bible, and many people.
Why should a general praise a religiously tainted stunt by a president? Why is that what Milley has to do?
People are very proud to have been in that group. But Milley was, when I heard him give an apology, I said, he's gone, and he was gone. He was weak, he was ineffective, and he's woke. And now I understand, I watch him talking about white privilege and how terrible everything is. And, you know, it's not even believable that a guy could have gotten to that place.
Yeah, listen, anybody with a good head on their shoulders would have seen that Bible walk stunt where they cleared the protesters and walked to the church with Trump holding up a Bible. Any reasonable person would have seen that and said, that looks like a fascist. I'm not saying he is one or that the country has gone fascist, but that looks like the imagery of a fascist, of totalitarianism. It looks horrifying, and we should all be against it. But Trump is mad that Milley didn't suck up to him and go, wow, sir, this was such an amazing thing. Scary, scary stuff. Plastic is everywhere we look, and not enough is being done about it. 100 billion plastic bags are used and thrown away every year. But you can help make a change. Our sponsor, Hold On, makes trash and kitchen bags that are heavy-duty, plant-based, non-toxic, and 100% home compostable, which means they break down in weeks rather than decades. They don't fill up our landfills. They don't pollute our oceans. Their Zip Seal kitchen bags come in sandwich or gallon bag sizes to fit your needs. And the best part about Hold On bags is they work. I use them at home. They're just as good as all of the name brand bags. You fill them up, they stretch, and they don't break. Everybody uses trash bags and freezer bags. If you care about the planet, you can do something by using Hold On bags instead, and it's a really easy way to do your part. Go shop plant-based bags to replace single-use plastics all over your home. You'll save 20% when you go to holdonbags.com/Pacman and use the code Pacman. The link is down below.